Okay, I wanna go Druid. Try to sub the Hunter. She's just running in. I'll sub Hunter and go Druid. Don't do the Druid before blind. I can gouge him and he can fear after. Yeah, you can dot now. Double dot. Dropped on me, but I should be able to kill the Druid. My vanish broke. Привет, GG. Здорово. Спасибо, Павич. I'm still having my breakfast, by the way. So be quiet for a while.
Apparently I was muted on Discord. I mean, not on Discord, but I wanted to like mute myself on, or like unmute myself on stream and mute on Discord, but I think I did the opposite. But anyway, yeah, he just keeps dotting before the blind. Like I've told him probably 5 times at this point not to do it, and he keeps doing it. Just got on my forge. I mean, no, it's fine. It takes time to remember things or to like revert your habits or something. But yeah, it's really annoying.
Well, the purpose of a party is to have fun together. And a successful party needs marijuana.
You're right, actually, I don't have crippling. I don't know if you heard my answer about Tony Soprano. I think you did, but yeah, basically I don't really relate to him, but of course he's just a person, and so am I, and there's many similarities, and you know.
Well, the purpose of a party is to have fun together. And a successful party needs marijuana.
I think a lot of times, even when the two people are seen as like really different, they have more similarities than differences. Hello, block. Yeah, so basically we can go Warlock if we get a good opener. Like if I don't get sapped and you get to dispel him and dot him in the start, then we can start at least on the Warlock. Might end up going Rogue as well. But if we get a bad opener, I'll always go Rogue. I'll blind him or like stun first and then trinket, blind his trinket, or vice versa. Depends on whether or not he has evasion up, I guess. If he does have evasion, then I'll stun first and gouge. If he doesn't, I can just blind and then stun his trinket. But yeah, the most important thing for you is to not dot before blind, like ever. I think he might see me now. You can dispel your dots after you come out of stuns. PI and try to dispel dots. It's gonna rig now. Oh, your shield backfired, you're probably gonna die. Maybe not though. I'll stop the rogue. Yeah, it should be fine. I'll go rogue though. I'm just hitting the warlock for fun, basically. Dot the rogue now. And yeah, against warlocks, it's really good to dispel dots, because then they don't really do much damage and you don't have to cast, so you can just, you know, shield yourself, palm, renew, or like renew palm rather, and just keep dispelling dots and running from them. They can do shit. You don't have to cast. When you don't have any dots up, when you're fully hotted, then you can try to cast, maybe. Because then, at that point, even if you get spell locked, you can even like tank the spell lock sometimes, because without any dots up, they won't do any damage, and they'll only have like Curse of Agony up, which will easily get out healed by one renew. Yeah, just PI for death. As soon as you're out of stun, PI for faster globals, so you can spam some instants. What's the sound in the background? It's my kitty playing with a beeping toy. It's like a beeping mouse. Now that you have a bout, I might just wait for the rogue. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll open Mitch. Keep dispelling him now and shield yourself. You need to keep the rogue. I can't go there. I'll die. Actually, I'll keep him. Just try to heal me. He's gonna vanish now. I'm in trouble. I'll stop this. Don't worry about that thing. Going mage now. Can't really go rogue. I can't stop the poly now, you need to death. I'm dead. Maybe you can kill the mage. Try and help you. Dispel him and dot him. I don't know, I died so quickly. They already used the counter spell, I'm not sure how I'm dying like that. I guess my priest got polyed or something, I didn't see. I didn't get PS. I'm gonna rewatch the game just so I know what exactly went wrong. Because I felt like we should have won that game. Yeah, I'm boosting this game. Let's see. I should have gone mage probably because I couldn't really go rogue. The priest gets polyed. He PS'd also after the stuns when I cloaked, which did nothing absolutely. He missed the fear in the mage. Oh no, he didn't miss it. It just something happened to it. My mage instantly trinketed the fear. Because he wanted to trinket my gouge, but he trinketed the fear as well. I should have trinketed cheap shot sooner. I took quite a lot of like unnecessary damage from the rogue. I should have let the mage shatter my priest when he blanketed him, because my priest used belt, I didn't realize. He would have been fine. I also didn't get shielded for a very long time. If you get kicked, nah, there were so many mistakes made that game. I'm actually surprised I was able to survive for that long. Just a great character overall, very warm character, but also psychopath at the same time. Odd combo. Yeah, I guess he's like a complicated person. You know, I'm not sure if like that's what you call them in English, but yeah. In Russian, we have an expression "сложный человек," which means like a difficult person, I guess. Complicated, difficult. And that's what it would like translate to, I guess. Aren't most Russians complicated persons? Nah, I think most people are complicated in general. Fuck me, get killed by Fell River watching stream. Unfortunate. I came and you died. Coincidence? I think so. Did I go mage from beginning? No, I wanted to go rogue. I just wanted to like stop the mage. My priest has shitty gear, but now he has the belt, so maybe I should just let them. Yeah, I'll just wait for the rogue and open on rogue, I think. Now that he has the belt, he's gonna survive the mage alone in the start, and if the rogue opens, I should be able to open on him insta. I think he meant complex, not complicated. Yeah, it's something like that. Complex, complicated, or difficult. How come your English is so clean when 90% of the Russians I play with in Dota 2 don't understand English? I don't know, man. Just a coincidence, I guess. The stars aligned this way. I'm 28. Yeah, sometimes. I was gonna say that I think in general a lot of Russians are lazy, but I don't actually think that's the case. I'm lazy. And that's why I guess I wanted to say it. Because I'm a Russian, you know, and I'm like super lazy, like insanely lazy. But I don't think most Russians are. Well, I don't know. Not any more than other people, I guess. You think Season 1 weapon is better than Fool's Bane if you never get lucky on Spiteblade? Yeah, definitely. Season 1 weapon is even better than Spiteblade. I actually have done the dishes, surprisingly. Dude, it took me like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes in total, 15 minutes, up to 20 even, to clean that one pot. It actually started rusting, and it was just dirty, like super dirty in general, and a lot of stains on it. I don't know, Anooks, the problem with these kind of streams is that I don't really enjoy doing this. Well, I mean, it's okay, you know. I can tolerate it for the most part, but it's not something I want to do. And it's not something I truly enjoy. You know, doing coaching or boosting, like doing self-play boosts, shit like that. It's just, I don't like it. I do it because, well, sometimes I need the gold, other times I might need something else, and because yeah, you guys ask me to do these kind of streams sometimes at least, so I try to, yeah, try to maybe do it sometimes, but I normally don't want to do it. What headpiece am I using? Tier 4. That's pretty unfortunate, Halo. You know, my Kara luck was also not so great, or isn't so great. Like, I've been raiding on both my priests, been doing Kara weekly. I skipped a few, but, you know, for the most part I do it regularly, like weekly. And I still don't have a bunch of items that I need. Я думаю, сокеты на гео профитнее со следующего сезона, если играешь с хилами. С третьего сезона всегда будут профитнее. С хилами или до ДПС играешь. Не важно. The lurker trinket grind also. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know, man. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to raid on like all my characters, because I have 3 characters right now. I might have more. And imagine raiding on all 3 of them. That's something I don't think I can even do. Because look, most guilds have 2 days of raiding weekly, right? Like, they'll do DK one day, SSC the other day, so that's 2 days without, you know, tier 4 content. So I'm gonna have to raid 6 days a week. No, thank you. Where's the priestman? He said 5 minutes, it's been like 10. Just do 200 characters is enough work? Yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna PvE, honestly. Fuck it. I might PvE on like 1 character, on my main priest. And maybe later on get the staff and the trinket on my other priest somehow. Maybe get a few PvE items on this road. Joining some GDKP runs or something. Just do some boosts and yeah, join GDKPs. Атюна на Т5 еще не делал, нет, ни на одном чаре. Кольцо с мага у меня по счастливой случайности оказалось. Я, значит, было нехуй делать. Я зашел в игру, смотрю, какие-то там пуги собирают маг и типа софтрез ран. Ну типа с одним софтрезом, я думаю, ну типа окей, пойду схожу. И все, пошел, там было 5 человек, которые засофтрезили кольцо, и я выиграл. Типа первый раз вообще ходил на Мактеридона. Да, повезло. Мне с другими айтемами не везет, на пристах, на роге. Which one is your main priest, dwarf or undead? Undead. think that'll be only for beginning. Once stuff is on farm, most guilds will go 1 day clears of the content. Yeah, I think so, but in the beginning it's gonna be 2 days. I think, at least for most guilds. Это же не дело у нас на сервере, если ты не хиллер и не танк, надо самому все собирать и платить танкам и хиллерам. Ну да. На самом деле так везде, мне кажется. Даже на Гехеносе танков очень сложно найти. Хиллеров попроще, а танков вообще нет почти. Нигде, блядь, никуда. Никуда не найдешь их. Ни в героике, ни вообще никуда. We're getting glaives on Rogue? I doubt it. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Though maybe, you know, in next season I could find some good guild. Who knows? We're gonna get Squeezy's Rogue Mage, I think. Это будет интересно, когда ты без гири. Да не, я думаю, нормально будет. To get raid spot on Rogue seems hard. Yes, to even get a raid spot on Rogue is hard enough. But to also get Pry on Glaives, like at least second, you know, to be second on the list for Glaives is probably gonna be like, almost impossible. Let alone getting like first Pry on, which is ideally what I would like. I don't know, I thought about raiding on Rogue and I basically thought that if I'm gonna raid like properly in season 2 and season 3, like I'm only willing to do it if I can get glaives, otherwise it's probably not worth it for me. It's a Rogue Druid. Right, so don't play too aggro here. If the Rogue opens on you, you can fear him and then I'll open on him or sap him if he doesn't use well on that fear. He's using NG goggles. Refresh your shield. This is something you should do all the time. Just keep refreshing your shield in the start. I'll blind druid. Okay. I don't have blind for Rogue now, so I need to care a bit. I'll step kidney him now. And gouge after. And you can fear maybe after the gouge. The gouge now. Fear the Rogue, don't push on druid over here. You might trinket. You spell me? And burn druid. I'll sub shirt. Your mana is already really bad. The PI you just used is worthless. Good fiend. Just dispel. Don't damage. He still has cloak. You're just wasting your mana like this. You can double dot the Rogue now, and I should have set the druid. Fuck me. This dot on the druid is interesting. I'll be able to blind him though, I think. Go blind. I'll sap him as well. Okay, alright. We're going for 2k with this priest. And then I might have another guy to play with, help him get 2k as well, but he's at 1900 already. Yeah, good morning. Do I do the coaching? I used to do coaching, but I just really don't like doing it, honestly. So lately I haven't been doing it at all. I might do it maybe for gold, you know, on stream. Something like 1500 gold per hour on stream. I could do it. Против РД тут страта в 3 ферроги и по друиду непрофитно. Можно по друиду играть, но можно и просто робот налить всю игру. Не париться. What do I enjoy doing besides playing World of Warcraft? Am I a wild mushroom connoisseur or something? Nah, not really. Not really. I don't know, man. You know, for the last 5 years or so, maybe 6 years, I've been just playing mostly. That's mostly what I did, because it also became my job, I guess. That's what I do for a living. And, you know, after a hard day at the office, I just chill, watch something. I like cooking. I like foreign languages, I guess. Could be double rogue. It's recruit. That should be okay. You can sit. Probably trinket blind. Yeah. Could have vanished. No, they did so much damage. I thought I could sit kidney. My bad, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. The damage was just fucked. It was my bad, I greeted too much. I thought my priest would be able to shield me, so I didn't vanish deadly throw. I knew he didn't have steps, so he couldn't step this me or something. Step Hemo, step Ghostly. But I should have vanished deadly throw. Though I think that there must have been... Nah. I was gonna say that there must have been room for... Well, again, in the start I wasn't shielded, that's part of the problem. That's something we could definitely improve on. Something we could have done better is... You need to refresh shields on me and on yourself, like, all the time. In the open, that's what we do. We don't just stand around waiting for them to open. You need to refresh the shields, because if I had the shield in the start I would have been fine. I didn't realize I didn't have it. Would you consider paying me for playing with you? No. I don't know. It was my bad. I just greeted. I should have vanished. How good is MLP in Season 3, Season 4? I don't know, I haven't really played it myself. And there weren't too many people playing it back on private servers. It's not too good. It's worse than like RLP, RMP, I think. But it's okay, you know? It's maybe like tier 2. Богдан так любит готовить, что у него духовка в комнате. Да, это хорошая шутка. What's my favorite thing to cook? I don't know. You know, even though I actually love cooking, I didn't cook too much. And I usually cook something simple because I'm lazy as fuck. And for the last year, I wasn't even cooking at all. I think I legit haven't cooked in a year. Like, maybe I cooked. Maybe I would boil some like frozen dumplings or something, or make some simple dish. Well, I don't know if you could. Yeah, I guess you could call it a dish. Something like spaghetti with like tomato sauce and cheese. That's the extent. Spell me? I'll gouge her. Actually can gouge. You need to... Okay, never mind. I don't know, he's not supposed to die like that. You have to use PS, I think. But I guess I should have told you. I just didn't want to commit Vanish there. Ended up using it, but it was late. Yeah, I am boosting him. Our rating is like 17. Cooking for others is fun, cooking for yourself is savage. I agree actually, I like cooking for other people, but since there hasn't been any other people in my life or a few years now, at least. I rarely cook. And yeah, there was this one time when I cooked lasagna just recently. Well, it wasn't really recently, it was like several months ago at this point. But besides that, I would just, yeah. Just order food basically. Sometimes I could like cook some stuff that's like half ready, you know, like frozen chicken strips or like frozen dumplings, stuff like that. Yeah, that's not really cooking angry. Well, it is, but it isn't. Like, I know what you mean. It's not really heating up, I guess. Heating up is when you just shove something into what's it called? Like a microwave. Да, у меня на альянсе второй приз, но я тебя не буду коучить. Я вообще не коучу. У тебя в особенности не буду. После прошлого раза. Try to make a proper homemade 12 plus hours bone broth, low effort and delicious. Yeah, there was a period where I wanted to like just really cook more and cook some, you know, well, not high-end dishes, but maybe cook some classic French dishes and stuff like that. Something that wouldn't be like home cooking really, but would go beyond that, I guess. But I don't know, CBA. Even though I really like cooking, I love it actually. Probably gonna peel the rug. I just saw him. Okay, that took me from like so far away. If you MD bubble, I'll go red. Okay, I guess I have to go right now. I'm gonna kill the red here. Never mind. He's gonna survive. I don't know, man. This is starting to tilt me. Consecration in the start. Like, what the fuck was that? How did it get me out? I was so far away from it. Is that dagger better than Latras for main offhand? Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna play Wrath for sure. I mean, if I'm still playing WoW by then, which is likely to be the case. Favorite class in Warlock? Pharaoh and Disc Priest. Those are the only two classes I played. I might play Warrior as well. Thanks, Popsicle. Я на Личе нормально играю, но не прямо топ. Ну, средний типа. Я на Престе играл где-то на 2900, на Ферале может на 2500. Please put 3k in your title to get more viewers. Nah. Maybe if I play Priest with Mir, then I could put it in the title, but why would I do it now when I'm doing this boosting shit? And even when I play with Mir, I don't... You know, I don't necessarily want my stream to grow. I don't want to do all that shit to, like, you know, attract new people and all that. I'll just continue doing my thing and yeah. I'm gonna go rogue. He sees me. The shoot. Okay.
I wish you could be with me right now.
Just blind rogue, fuck it, man.
But this is so nice, it must be illegal. So take it easy outside your body.
Dispel my dot, maybe? It's too late. I might get a re. Yeah, I got it. You can see that. Might get over here. Oh. Dispel rogue. Dude, it's insane how we didn't lose this game. Even though we shouldn't have been anywhere close to losing, it's still crazy how we didn't. The rating goes up so slowly, man. Jesus, and he has to AFK again.
I wish you could be with me right now. But this is so nice, it must
Yeah, it's a gold boost.
be illegal. So take it easy, I'll tell you about it.
I'm glad to see you finally get a chance to shine. Watching you for like 5 years and you're still a beast. Well, thanks, man. He's paying me 7k. At least he was quick this time. He's paying me 7k for 7k gold for 0 to 2k. Which is alright, but it's really not a lot. Well, you went really cheap on that one, Giga. That was... that guy must have been your friend. He better be your friend. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna tell you. So yeah, dispelling shields is really important. It's one of the most important things in that matchup. Also, whenever they're focusing you, after I stun the rogue, make sure you're out of his reach. You can't be close to him, so he steps you. Because if he steps you after my stuns, I'm like, you know, I'll kidney him and gouge, and that should give you enough time to get the fuck away from him. Otherwise, if he can step to you and shiv you, you're just dead, because at that point I have nothing to help you. I have nothing to peel him off you. So that's really important when they're focusing you. Also, your positioning in the start was bad. You should have pushed towards Tomb, I guess. You just kept being there in the open, exposed to burns and all kinds of shit. While you're making your way to the tomb, you can trash buff yourself. You always start trash buffing with stamina, because it's the cheapest one. Whenever it's missing, you rebuff it. You can use rank 1 renew and other trash buffs like Spirit and Shadow Prot, but those are the ones you use last, because they cost quite a bit of mana. So yeah, while you're on the way to, you know, safety, you need to keep dispelling the rogue and then trash buff yourself. And you can hardcast when you're out of his reach, and you just stay, like, even when he comes out of stun, don't go into his line, don't let him step you, wait for him to start hitting me, and you know, maybe S&D his combo points off. But it's really bad if you go in his line, close to him, when he still has combo points on you. Just dispel the warrior and start doing damage to him. Okay, you let the paladin take combat with you now, I can set. He's gonna get me out too. Oh, this is really bad. I'm saving blind for warrior, I guess. gonna bolt him, but don't push out, you're gonna get intercepted there and die. Stay the pillar for now. Don't dot the warrior, the paladin can just easily dispel this. Like you just wasted a lot of mana basically. Because it takes him 1 dispel, maybe 2. If he's unlucky. To dispel that. I had to kick the pally. Let's try to save your mana, you can burn now. While you're on the other side from the warrior. Go back to the pillar. To dispel freedom, I can't do shit. You can fear the warrior behind the pillar. Try to fear him now. Just run from him. No sub shirt. You can drink now. You need to drink. I'm fine, don't worry about me. Yeah, you should come now. You can push the warrior a bit, shield yourself and you can burn maybe. Okay, keep it in this dispel. Might sub the pally. Give the bubble. No mind, 0. What is the vision here? Need to push now. We're ahead on mana. Might sub the pally again soon. If you get a bed opener like that, you want to just try to burn pally as much as you can while not letting the warrior hit you. So if he's left at the other side of the pillar from you and you can, you know, go around and start burning pally, that's always good. But be mindful of the possibility of like him intervening the pally and intercepting you. Be ready for it. Otherwise, yeah, just burn pally while we're at the pillar, and if you can burn, just run around and drink. And then we just stall. I'll eventually get some CC on the pally, force his trinket. Maybe he can fear at some point, and we turn it around. Yeah, I'm gonna burn his shadow. And in the start, don't run into pally's loss like that. He just got in combat and he couldn't sap him, so we were forced to have a bed opener, I guess. I want to sap the pally. And you can dispel the sack, dot the warrior, push towards the pally for fear. I do have a Horde Priest. Yeah, 7k gold for carrying him to 2k from scratch. He didn't have a team to begin with. The priest is some random guy that I'm carrying to 2k for gold. That Robert, the legendary rogue, is most famous for big dishes. Sup? Hey, the dishes are done, by the way. Oh, we have to stop again. Oh, he has to go. Депутат, ты тут? Можем сейчас сделать 2К тебе. Тут челику идти надо. What about your work? What about it? Thanks for the sub, by the way, Popsicle. Yeah, I did clean the pot. How much did Priest pay you for boost? I just said 7k gold for 2k rating. What is Uzbekistan most famous for? I don't know, maybe plov? You don't see Fear Word? Well, why would he Fear Word himself now? Or Fear Word name? You use it before you get feared most of the time. You can pre-Fear Word sometimes, but that's if you know what you're facing. I wouldn't do it blindly. Imagine paying 7k gold for 2k rating. That's a really good deal, by the way. You can maybe find a better one, but it's still a really good deal. Most people pay way more for boosts. Like way more. I'm just gonna wait for Rogue now. You can dispel the mage. You can dot him too. Just make sure to shield yourself ASAP. And refresh Inner Fire. And renew. You need to BS me. I might die. Okay, fucked up. I'll stop the poly. Dot the rogue. He kills me through evasion and ghostly strike. I don't know, I didn't have renew up again and shield, and you're just not healing me at all, it seems. You're hard casting, but it doesn't do much. Yeah, the Uzbeks I think are Muslim. I don't know, I just can't do shit, man. Let's see if the other guy's here. It doesn't look like it. I'd pay 7k for something like 2300. That's insane. No one would do it. Not as like, imagine carrying someone to 2.3k for 7k gold. That is just an insanely bad deal. Yeah, man, I read your DM. I don't do boosts. I don't do coaching right now. I would answer after the stream, but since you keep spamming now, I'll tell you now. I don't do that shit. I might start doing it eventually, but right now I don't. Like, whatever. When Druid stream? I don't know. Not anytime soon, for sure.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
Not sure what I'm gonna do now. I was really hoping to finish this boost, but we barely pushed any rating. We won like 2 games, I think, or 3 games, or 4 or something. Pushed 50 rating, 70 rating, some shit like that in like 2 hours. Nah, an hour. Tá legal, né? Well, there was one more guy who wanted a boost. And I thought I could maybe boost him, but seems like he's not around. So at this point I'm not even sure what to do. Don't think I have too much to play right now. Don't think I even have any options. Why would you boost someone for gold for 20k gold, which means you have to play with that guy throughout the whole season, where you can just boost multiple people to 2k for a lot more gold in a less period of time. You wouldn't have to play with them throughout the season, but 20k gold for Glad is nothing. That's way too cheap, especially for like doing a self-play kind of boost. Because usually people buying boosts are not good at all at the game, otherwise they wouldn't need a boost, right? That's not always the case, and sometimes there are like people that are pretty decent that just can't find you know, any good teammates, anyone to play with that's good, and they're just CBA, so they offer gold to people to play with them. That happens sometimes, but usually, you know, people buying boosts are really bad at the game. So imagine playing with like a really bad player and carrying him to Glad. That is gonna be such a fucking struggle. Most likely. For 20k gold. Gold is like what? Let's see. Let's see how much gold is. You can basically buy gold for like 10 euro per 1000. So that's 200 euro for carrying some shitty player to Glad. So like with the boost being self-play, I think piloted Glad boosts are like really fucking expensive right now. And piloted is where you just, you know, you have your fucking buddy, your friend that you've been playing for years with, hop on the fucking character and get that Glad in maybe 2 days, 3 days. Maybe less, maybe 1 day, if you're good. And you get paid like, well, compared to 200 euro, like an insane amount for it. So, I don't know, 20k gold for a Glad boost is an offer I would insta decline.
They're a bunch of fucking amateurs.
I don't know, kind of want to play something else, but just really not sure what I could even play right now. Bean, thanks for the host, bro. Hope you had a good stream. Play Ray Shadow Legends. Yeah, dude, I never played that shit. They actually contacted me for, you know, sponsored content or whatever. They wanted me to advertise their game, and I was like, yeah, can we just have the, you know, the kind of deal where I don't play your game maybe and just advertise it some other way, like put a banner on the screen or something? And they didn't reply. Oh well. Yet another opportunity missed. For them, of course. Imagine having your game advertised by some fucking TBC guy. What a loss. What a loss. So yeah, we were just carrying some guy in arena here, but he had to go, and now I'm kind of out of options. There was another guy who wanted 2k, but it seems like he's not around. So not sure what to do now. It's pretty early too. How do you proceed with the payment? Did he give you the 7k in advance? He paid me half yesterday when we got... Oh, let me ask this guy. I think he's a pretty decent priest. Yo, wanna play some priests? It's always... Although I think he's already playing. Yeah, they're gonna play. Not a forge. Аборт Трога. Это этот же разбойник, просто ему кинули ренейм. Типа, видимо, Близам не понравился мой никнейм. Ну или точнее, каким-то гражданам не понравился, они зарепортили. Мне кинули ренейм. I guess Pokey is already playing with Waffle. So I can't play that. Dude, I opened Pokey's stream and he's facing Rogue Mage again. I swear they only play against Rogue Mages. They don't even face any other comps. Rogue Mage is like the only comp they ever face. Or maybe also Mage Rogue. Maybe they face those sometimes. So they have two options. Rogue Mage and Mage Rogue. Two potential opponent teams. What about Rage Mode? Dude. Best opener against Rogue Mage as Rogue Disc. Depends on how good they are. If they're not so good, you can just let the mage shatter your priest in the start, you know, get a frostbolt off, and wait for the rogue, and open the rogue with this macro. You need the macro though, I think. You care about this part that's not highlighted. Or well, not highlighted, but like selected, I guess, or whatever. Shadow Step, Premeditation, Cheap Shot on Arena 123. You just spam the macro on the rogue, you know, on the rogue frame. Say he's Arena 1, you just spam this macro. And your priest should just dispel Frostbolt. So he can get around the pillar, renew himself or shield. Just survive. Then dispel the mage and dot the mage. And then you can maybe open mage. Against better teams, I'm not gonna post it, man, just type it, it's literally on the screen. And it's pretty clear, like, it's the same, the lines are almost the same. You just change Shadow Step, Premeditation, Cheap Shot at the end, it's just, you just write one line and copy it. So yeah, against the average / bad rogue mages you can do that. Against better rogue mages you're gonna have to stop the shatter in the start. You can either Garrett the mage and probably vanish away after. You can stop the repoly on your priest so you can get around the corner. It's like rogue mage is gonna try to get the opener with sap on the priest into spell steals, into maybe a repoly. or Shatter. So you stop either of them at the end of sap, like when the sap is about to expire on your priest. You can stop the Repoly, so your priest can get around the corner and start dispelling mage. Or you just stop the Shatter and then you peel Rogue. Have you played with a Rogue Lock-2s? What do you think? I've played with a friend. We didn't play a lot. I like the comp, but I generally don't like playing double DPS comps on Rogue. I prefer playing with healers on Rogue. Got a ghetto geared ally mage if you want a game? Nah man, I think I'll pass. This guy just keeps trading me 69 gold. This is like the 4th time he does it. Thanks, man. Is he trying to tell me something, I wonder? Кажется, на меня не играл особо. Do you think DT Vanish, the stuff the Shadow worth against good rogue mages, since the enemy rogue will be spamming step chip shot on you as well? If you do that, then you need to line the mage then. So he has to like blink to poly you. So you DT the mage while standing on the pillar. Let's find some kind of pillar looking thing. Like this tree, right? Let's say that the guy's the mage and your priest is like there. Your priest gets up there, he's being spell stolen, and the mage is casting Shatter, and this is the Nagrand pillar. So you just like, you open from either this side or that side, you dead the throw and you go behind the pillar, so the mage has to blink back. Or maybe not all the way, because you're then, they can just maybe open on you behind the pillar, and that's gonna suck, but just make sure you're not in mage's line, so he can't easily poly you during chip shot, because if they can do that, then they'll poly you and go priest. На лечение играл, потому что не с кем было играть. Я бы не сказал, что я достиг совершенства какого-то. Я хорошо играю, наверное, да. Возможно, лучше, чем вообще кто-либо другой на престе, на БК, но никакого совершенства я не достиг. Просто не с кем на личе было играть. Я играл на личе, играл за преста где-то на 2900, когда было с кем играть. Я буду играть на личе, когда он выйдет, но играть сейчас на пиратках мне не с кем просто. Искать какого-то тиммейта среднего, с которым мы бы учились там, скажем, играть, тоже мне не хочется, потому что их тоже немного. Ну, как бы каких-то игроков, у которых есть хороший потенциал. Таких тоже немного на самом деле. Короче, не с кем просто играть было, в этом основная причина. Потому что последние разы, когда я играл на личе, мне, в принципе, он больше и больше нравился. Больше и больше нравилась игра. То есть, если там в каком-то 2010 году мне игра вообще почти не нравилась, я все равно играл за престатом где-то на 2500, на 2400. На старом АТ. Ну, это, то есть, невысокий какой-то рейтинг, но я играл там, типа, около нескольких недель. И тогда мне игра не нравилась. А последние разы я играл, мне игра намного больше уже нравилась. Но просто не с кем было играть. Упс. Excuse me. Excuse. How do you deal with mage rogue that blinds your trinket? Either as priest, mage, or priest rogue. You fiend after you trinket. So they can't sap you out of blind, and then you should be fine. Dude, I got nothing to do, it seems. Я не знаю, hello everybody. Расширяющий геймплей. Наверное, да. Ну, то есть более... Ну, то есть игра сложнее, чем БК, по-любому. Насчет остальных патчей не уверен, потому что я на них не играл. Ну, играл точнее, но очень мало. Недостаточно, чтобы вообще что-то утверждать. Dude, Avisura should have made fucking mage on Gehenna's Alliance instead of his rogue on NA. And then we could play RMP and Priest Mage and shit on Alliance. That would be fun. I don't know why he made NA rogue. I mean, at least he has a good teammate there. He's playing with Chance. Otherwise, I don't know what he would even do there. I think NA is so Resident Sleeper. Я хз, чел, типа, я как должен знать со слов чьих там, мне сложно сказать. How high is my rogue now? 2.5k in 3s, in 2s. I played it like 2.6, but I don't have like a good teammate. On my rogue, that's the problem. I'm not that good on rogue, but it's really hard for me to keep improving when I'm playing with people that are just not good enough at the game. It's very hard to improve at this point. I gotta find some good healer, druid or priest. Авизура, да, хороший игрок с Отлука. Ну, вообще, в целом, один из лучших игроков, наверное, в Вове. What about Rogue Feral? There's no good Ferals. Like, there's no good healers in the game, but especially there's no good Ferals. Except Spotman, I guess. Could play with Spotman, but he's already playing, so. And he's also playing on a different round. Gotta play with Emma Mark Lepter. I don't know, I suck at Rogue Mage. And I don't want to play it. I don't like the comp. I don't like playing double DPS comps on my Rogue. Challenge yourself, grab a low rating and play for free. That wouldn't be challenging myself. That would be just making myself pissed off and tilted for no reason. Literally. There's no challenge at all in that. I guess maybe there could be a challenge, right? But why would I do it? It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to do it. I would just get pissed off for literally no reason. Just inflict suffering upon myself. Нет, на мейне я играл смотря где. You could tone it down, mate. It's around minute 57 or so. Do you enjoy playing in twos as 2 DPS or healer DPS? When I play rogue, I like playing with healers. I don't like playing double DPS. I guess I could play warlock rogue. I think that I could play feral rogue as well, but as I said, there's just no there's no good ferals. And also feral rogue right now is probably pretty stupid to play. I don't think I would like it. I like season 3, season 4 version of feral rogue. Go play in Russian servers must be tempting. Why would that be tempting? Not at all the case. I have zero temptation or desire to play on Russian realms. Why would I want to do it? I have way more friends and like potential teammates here than on Russian realms. And I hate a Russian client. I just hate the way it looks, you know, the names of the spells and like everything. I just hate the way it looks. It sounds so silly too. Give me priest, I play with you. Nah. I don't even have any priest to give you. And even if I had one, I don't know what makes you think that I would just like jump into it. I do live in Russia, yeah. What is your opinion about people saying that Arena is a kind of mini game and that the real PvP is out there? Well, I guess you could tell from my reaction. The real PvP is out there. Arena is the most competitive game mode in this game. I mean, maybe rated BGs could compare. That also should be competitive and like legit. But if they're talking world PvP, that's just laughable, as well as like random BGs. Mythic rating way more competitive than RBGs. RBGs are a joke. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't played them myself a lot. I played some RBGs in Shadowlands to grind honor, but I never had like a proper team. No, I think if you have like a full static, if you have like a legit team of 10 people against another, you know, good team, then I don't see why it wouldn't be competitive and like wouldn't be a good game mode, you know. I would see it as well, very similar to Arena in terms of like competitiveness and stuff. Is there any Arena queue today? Hopefully. I just got nothing to play right now. I don't know. I might just call it, because I was playing with this priest I played yesterday with, and he had to go. We still need to push him to 2k. We're like 250 rating away. But he had to go, and he said he'll be back in the evening. So until then, there was one more guy that also wanted, or who also wanted the 2k boost, and he already had 1900 rating. So I thought I could play with him and help him get it. But but he's also not around, apparently. He was in the start of the stream, but now he's gone, I guess, so... Just don't really have anything to do. So I'm just running around waiting for, you know, something to come up maybe before I call it. Maybe someone comes online, like Elor or... I don't know, someone else. Mir not playing today. I think Mir left until Sunday. He went on a fishing trip with his dad. Скажи, пожалуйста, какой реально есть потенциал у ретрика в БК в разных сезонах? Я не знаю, чего, я не особо... Я никогда не играл за ретрика, во-первых, поэтому мне сложно сказать. Мне кажется, в двойке с рестор шаманом, по крайней мере, со следующего сезона можно норм будет рейд апнуть, то есть, ну, прям реально высокий рейтинг. С Рога и так можно пофанить, типа в тройке тоже можно что-нибудь придумать. Если хорошо играть, прям реально очень хорошо играть, то можно какой-то хай рейтинг апать, по-любому. В следующем сезоне уж точно, если не в этом. Ну и там, соответственно, в третьем, четвертом он еще сильнее становится. Having a dad is rank 1 IRL. Yeah. That would be nice, you know, to go on a fishing trip with a dad. Sounds like a good time. I haven't seen my dad since I was 15. I don't think he's alive at this point. It's pretty safe for me to assume, I guess, that he's gone. Didn't you play with him recently? No, obviously I was just joking, man. I was just fucking around. Obviously that wasn't my dad. Anyone you know playing Priestlock where I could learn the comp? No, I don't know anyone who would stream that. Or who streams that. You know, people ask this question a lot apparently. Apparently no one does it. And people just go around asking, do we know someone who streams Priestlock? No, I don't know. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I guess Dak and Hydra play it sometimes. I don't know if they stream it. They probably do. So besides them, I don't think there's anyone. Богдан, вот ты хочешь рэм ап Priestlock, что супер скилл? Я не понимаю вопрос. А, типа, ну сейчас понял, да. Да я не хуесосю, мне просто не нравится сетап, вот и все. И мне и Priestlock тоже не нравится. И я не говорю, что Priestlock это какой-то скиллованный сетап, я никогда не говорил, наоборот, это один из самых легких сетапов вообще в игре. Но РМ тоже несложный вообще. Но, наверное, посложнее, чем Priestlock. Но я как бы и не говорил ничего такого, что Priestlock там какой-то скилловый сетап или еще что-то. Вообще никогда такого не говорил. My dad died when I was 14. We're gonna be alright, mate. Keep your head up. No, you know, I pretty much let it go, I guess, at this point. You know, I loved my father when I was a kid. And he loved me, I think. Oh, I'm sure. And that was nice, but when I grew up, you know, I just kind of got over it somehow. Well, he's gone now. What can I do? What can you do? I don't really think about that even. I rarely reminisce and remember, you know, the good times. Sometimes I do. But I don't know. It was a long time ago too. It is the macro for sapping druids which come out of stealth by casting clone regrowth. Is it like arena 1-2 vanish step sap? Same name. I'm using this macro to sub druids like that. It's vanish step sap. Cast shadow step, cast vanish. Cast zap. So what I do is, like, against druids I pre-target them. So sometimes I don't pre-target them, but I look at the Gladi and let's say the druid is like arena 2. I see him casting a clone, means he's close enough to me and he's not in combat, and then I'll you know, target them through Gladi or through arena 2. I just press like arena 2 bind and then press the macro. It's very simple. You should go and buy more vanish powders. I could actually do it. Got nothing better to do anyway. Do you focus macro or just arena 1-3 macros? I do use focus macro, yeah. Focus macros. Level engineering. I could, but I just CBA. That's so boring, I don't want to do it. I'm lazy. I want to play something, dude. I want to play the game. This should be enough. Nah, get some more. So do you have like normal deadly throw on one button and modifier shift focus? Modifier to shift for focus, another button for arena 1-3. How do you set it up with 5 different modifiers to the same spell? What does deadly throw have to do with this? I just have a separate bind. I mean, modifier and deadly throw. Why deadly throw specifically? Look, when it comes to deadly throw, I have a regular target deadly throw and then I have a macro focus deadly throw. They're not in the same macro, you know. I don't use shift modifier. I have 2 different binds for target and focus deadly throw, and then arena 1-3 are completely different macros. Like, I don't use deadly throw on like arena 1-3, only target and focus. And on rogue, these are my arena 1-3 macros. And I'm using mouse side button or side buttons for these macros. Есть ли разница между каст арена 1 или каст это арена 1? Насколько я знаю, каст, ну, это типа собака вот это вот. Либо так пишешь, либо таргет равно арена 1. Просто арена 1, по-моему, не будет работать. Но может сейчас работает. Нет, я не узбек. Но если просто арена 1 работает, то одинаково, никакой разницы нет. Yeah, Uzbeki, there are some macros for rogues. Which ones do you think are most important if you aim to reach 2k and are limited with keybinds currently? Well, the limitation with keybinds is easily fixable. You can easily fix that, just make more keybinds. This is one of the macros that is like the most essential, I would say. Obviously you need all the focus macros: focus blind, focus kick, focus gouge, focus S&D, focus deadly throw, focus sap, focus shiv. Just basically most of your abilities, you want to have a focus macro for them. Except maybe chip shot and kidney shot, those are not as important. And you start making proper use of them at a more advanced level, when you can just focus chip shot kidney someone. Let's say this is the guy I'm gonna focus chip shot kidney, right? I'll focus chip shot kidney, have him on focus, but I'll be targeting this guy. So I just stun this guy, then go back to auto attacking this guy while keeping my combo points on that guy, and I hit him some more. Then at the end of the chip shot, I'll go back and focus kidney this guy again. It's good for that, but you don't do it until quite a high level, I guess. You could do it sooner, but people usually don't. So yeah, I would say Vanish, Premeditation, Cheap Shot is one of the most important macros. And then you can, I don't know, you can have more macros that are like kind of basic but also really useful. This is one of them. Using evasion and sprint before you use premeditation, because they're off global. So let's say I have to like I had to vanish, and now I have to prep again for vanish or for step or something, and I still have evasion and sprint, and just so that I don't have to like manually press evasion and sprint, and I don't have to think about that. Whenever I press premeditation, they'll automatically use, because there's like no downside to using them before you use prep, right? If you don't use them, you'll just waste them. Oh well, you'll miss the opportunity, I guess, to make some use out of them. So this is a very like basic but useful macro. And then stuff like, you know, vanish, shadow step, sap on target, vanish, shadow step, sap on focus. I think those are really good. Vanish, shadow step, premeditation, cheap shot on target and focus, both are also really good as well. I guess you're talking about this one. Да, я живу в Рашке. Hello, I'm new to TBC. Can someone give me a tip to which heroic I should start with? The easiest ones? The easier ones are Coilfang in Zangarmarsh, and I guess Hellfire Ramparts. Those are the easier ones, I think. Скажи, пожалуйста, как научиться играть арену, бля, че вот это вопрос-то, конечно, задал. Играй арену и научишься. Apparently, Okanai Crypts is also really easy. Someone just said it's the easiest. I don't know if it's the easiest, but apparently pretty easy. I've only done it like twice or 3 times myself. I can't remember. It's pretty easy, but it's also tricky, you know, people keep falling off the bridge and shit like that, and then on the first floor or on like the ground floor there's some mobs that spawn or summon some other mobs, and they can be hard to deal with. I don't know. Да, буду рад перейти на Волтук. У меня такая проблема, что в какой-то момент я попадаю в ступор и вообще не понимаю, что происходит, и союзникам можно сделать, чтобы победить, не хватает какого-то общего понимания. Это просто не мое, и единственный способ наигрывать много часов или купить обучение опытных ребят. Твое это или не твое, я не знаю. Играй, если тебе нравится, продолжай играть. Если не нравится, не продолжай играть. Тебя же никто не заставляет. Насчет ступора и каких-то других проблем. Это все проходит с опытом. Просто играешь и все. И тут как бы ничего особо с этим не сделаешь. Например, у тебя какие-то проблемы, какой-то ступор там или не знаю. Ты же понимаешь, в чем проблема, и как бы тебе само понимание этой проблемы должно помочь ее решить. Просто продолжаешь играть, со временем эта хуйня пройдет. Если тебе нравится играть. Если не нравится играть, так и не играй, кто тебя заставляет. И учиться играть тоже не надо ничего такого особенного делать, чтобы учиться играть. Если тебе нравится играть, ты естественным способом, естественным образом будешь учиться играть. Можешь где-то на стримах что-то увидеть. Можешь во время игры сам до чего-то додуматься, до многих вещей на самом деле. Чем больше тебе нравится играть и чем больше ты увлечен процессом, тем легче для тебя все это будет. А если тебе все это в тягость, как-то тебе это не нравится все, то и зачем себя заставлять? Поиграй в БГ или что-то другое поделай, что тебе нравится. I heard TBC Classic is dead, is it true? It is kinda dead, but it's not really dead, I guess. You can still play the game and enjoy it, I guess. Well, yeah. You can enjoy it. It's harder for you to enjoy it if you played private servers and you have experienced like a much better version of this game. Then it's harder for you to enjoy it, but you still can do it. The game is not dead to the point where you know, it's really dead. It's just people say that shit, but it's not really dead. If I had the prep macro, I'd probably grief myself to the ground. What did against Counter Comps? I didn't do prep while I sit and vanish. But that's no problem, you see. There's a line here. Cast, in parentheses, no stealth, evasion. So you're not gonna use... Well, I'll use the macro right now. And I'm supposed to press evasion. But since I'm in stealth, it doesn't get pressed. So this line is very important. It's really important to add this line. To add like no stealth in this line, so that you don't press your evasion while stealth. Private server versions were better. Yeah, much better. Did you learn English in school? Your accent doesn't sound like a Russian accent. Hello. I did learn English in school, yeah. But I kept practicing it and I kept learning, I guess. I had the opportunity to live in Egypt for like 10 months. And I was living at the hotel. Or in the hotel. In a hotel. As you can see, I still suck at English. But I had the opportunity to learn how to speak and work on my accent and all that. Expand my vocabulary. And whatnot. And then I came back to Russia and kept practicing the language, you know, using the language, learning, even though at a much slower pace, but still continue to learn it. У меня нет плейлиста. Привет, ЗШП. Я играл несколько раз, но вообще не играю. Мне не нравится ШП, мне кажется, ДЦ намного интереснее. Мне намного больше нравится ДЦ играть, чем за ШП. I usually think LD is better than Priestlock for Horde. Probably. Especially in later seasons. Unless the priest is troll and the warlock is orc, then the horde version of priest warlock is also really good. I used to play with my friend who is gladiator, but now when I'm alone here, I don't get pleasure from playing arena. It feels like there's high entrance threshold for this game, that before you reached one, you cannot really enjoy the game. At least it works for me this way. Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. I feel like that's the case with most games right now, honestly. And I'm not sure what to do about it. That's kind of how I felt when playing Shadowlands too. And for me, I just continued playing, and the more I played, the more I started enjoying the game, I guess. Even though I found the game, like from the get-go, I found the game really hard to enjoy because it sucked in my opinion. But I was able to still enjoy it. And eventually find some decent teammates. That allowed me to like win more games and just play at a higher level in general and improve further and enjoy it more. Maybe it's gonna be the same for you with TBC, I don't know. But it's the case with most games. Like if you were to start playing Dota 2, I think you would have the same issue, or any other game. Maybe not though, I don't know, maybe some games are... I think, you know, the more casual games are easier to enjoy. Like single player games. I think any multiplayer game is... You know, there's like a threshold or whatever, however you put it. That, you know, prior to reaching it, you actually won't be enjoying the game too much. How did you not get tilted at this RNG Fest arena? Okay, here's what happens. You play it and you get super tilted when you just start playing it. Then you have a choice. Do you want to die inside or you want to quit the game? That's the crossroads. And so if you continue playing this game, you just die as a person, you die inside, you become depressed and dull. Because you constantly suppress your impulses and stuff. Or you quit. So basically, in order to be good at TBC Arena, you need to die inside. Yeah, pretty much. Just realize everyone have same RNG over a long time. I don't know, man. Maybe for some people that would work, you know, rationalizing it maybe would work for some people, but not for everyone. it's really hard to like stay rational in the heat of the moment, right? When you get fucked by some ridiculous warrior RNG or, you know, priest RNG, resist, you know, whenever resists, excessive resists or mace stands are involved, it's really hard to keep your cool and stay rational. So at that moment, whatever you tell to yourself, like you try to rationalize it, oh, you know, everyone gets this RNG, you know, it's random and blah blah blah. You try to calm yourself down and just talk yourself into, you know, not tilting, but it doesn't work. It's like you're super fucking pissed every time. So the only way is just to learn to be dead. It's not a bad skill, honestly, I think. Dead inside. Yeah, dead inside, exactly. You can learn to be dead inside. Is this just chatting? Kinda, I guess. Don't really have anything to play right now, so... just waiting for maybe something to come up or... eventually call it. Just don't feel like ending the stream now, so... Did you hear? Did you hear? Easy to learn, hard to master phrase? Did I hear easy to learn, hard to master phrase? Okay, yeah, I did. How you think this is real for modern games? If you think about shooters, probably it is more true to this phrase. But if you even play Dota 2, it's also true. That is true in my opinion, but not for WoW arenas. That's the reason why WoW arenas nobody watches as cybersport, because nobody understands, and not entertaining for 99% viewers because of that. Well, I did hear the phrase, yeah, but I don't think Dota is necessarily easy to learn. If I were to watch Dota, I wouldn't really understand either what's happening in the game, not anymore than I would understand about like WoW, at least like the version of WoW that I never played. Shooters are, you know, good for spectators, for viewers, because it's straightforward and you know, you can see what goes down and you can understand it easily. But other games are more challenging, I guess, in that regard, and WoW is definitely one of them. Though I'm not sure if it's any more challenging than Dota or LOL or, you know, those other games, where there's a lot of items and a lot of abilities and like small things in general, and there's a lot of things you know, going on. And so it's the same, every priest you play against always has better RNG than you? Nah, it's not. It might seem that way because you're pissed all the time and you don't notice your own good RNG. And you don't look out for it. Like when you're on the receiving end of bad RNG, you always notice it. But when you're on the other side, you don't always notice it. So that's the issue. I love your recent rogue streams. Can I ask what keybinds you use for offhand weapon swap? I need some inspiration. I'm using Alt 1 for crippling, Alt 3 for wound, and Alt 4 for mind numbing. You also have to admit WoW Arena is not a legit competitive esport. It kind of isn't, yeah, but it totally has the potential to be that. It's just that Blizzard doesn't give a fuck. How long have you been playing TBC Arena for? You had a good player, skill level. Basically, how long have you been dead inside? I don't know, man. Too much. Too many years. My priest once stand resist meta jump, he never fucking resists. 2 days ago, he finally changed it to mana refund, at least that's gonna proc. Yeah. Would you ever consider dropping pain suppression and go 21 shadow when playing priest lock? No. I mean, maybe if I wanted to have some fun and just, you know, fuck around, but it's not the legit strategy. Like, it's not good strategically. You could do it when playing on Horde as troll with like a orc warlock, but you don't have to do it. PS is probably better overall. Or maybe you could do it on Alliance as well. I don't know. I think PS overall is better. I'm really struggling with Warrior Druid as Disc Rogue. Any advice? Yes, watch my VODs. We played a ton of Warrior Druids recently. And you can just watch my VODs and see what we do and how we play. And that's gonna be better than me trying to explain to you how to play against that comp for 5 minutes. I don't want to do it. Thoughts on insane warrior damage in this season? Warrior damage is not that insane, it's the mace stuns that are insane. Warrior damage is like high, but it's always kinda high. But the mace stuns are fucking broken. I think Dota would be easier to understand than WoW Arena. I don't know, man. Maybe. In Dota I have big cooldowns, so the audience, even if noobs, know that something's gonna happen soon, I guess. And if someone lands some big dick city, it's hype. In WoW, when someone pulls off something really insane, it's hardly noticeable unless you're a top player. That's true, especially in TBC, because in TBC, a lot of times, the really fucking good plays are so subtle that you don't even see them. Even as, you know, you could be playing at 2k, 2.4k, and you could miss those plays. Because they're very like simple and very subtle. That happens a lot, I guess, in TVC, yeah. Would you say it's currently still worth switching to NG as Undead Priest? Yeah, I would say so. Is Mir the best TBC rogue? Yes. Would you play Rogue Warlock 2s? Maybe with a friend of mine who doesn't play the game. So probably not. Maybe with some other, you know, some other friends like Tazar or Spank. What changes from Ally to Undead and Warrior Druid matchup? Your ratios change? I mean, what else? Your ratios just changed. You don't have Perception, but you have Will. You don't have Chastise, Devouring Plague, Stoneform, but you have, I mean, Chastise, Stoneform, and Desperate Prayer, but you have Devouring Plague and Hex of Weakness. And Will. That's what changes. What is the most aids positioning that a LD can take against Priest Rogue? I feel like if LD max range each other, they just kill pet. If LD stays close, the blind fears pressure too hard. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I don't know. I didn't really play Log Druid myself a lot. And it's not that easy for me to tell from my perspective. Are double DPS comps harder to play with no comms than healer comps? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Not by a lot though, probably. You still need to coordinate a lot of shit when playing priest healer. I mean, when playing healer DPS. Unless you played a lot with your teammate and you develop, you know, some synergy. But that same thing applies for playing double DPS, so I'm not sure. What's your opinion? Will this rogue be S tier for season 1 through season 4? Yes. It gets worse in like season 4. But it's still a really strong comp, one of the better ones. How to play Priest Rogue versus Lock Rogue. If you get a good opener as Priest Rogue, if you get to like dispel the Warlock in the start and dot him and not get sapped, then you can open on the Warlock. Probably by stepping him into a cheap shot into Crippling Shiv. If you get a bad opener, then you go Rogue and save blind for the Rogue. Have I ever played Dota or LOL? With your reaction skills and interest in WoW Arena, I would have thought you'd like them. Yeah, I don't know, I have played them. I played Dota when I was like a teenager, but I played Dota 1 before I started playing WoW, and then I started playing WoW and I liked it way more. LOL, I haven't really played. I played it once, I think, but I was playing on like a shitty laptop back then, and my FPS was like really low and I couldn't play it. Hey bro, do you know a good streamer who is playing WLD? Desp is playing WLD sometimes. This is his... Okay, I'll just write down a few streams. Wait, is it Miz or Miz TBC? I forgot. I think these guys all play WLD from time to time at least. How can you say Mir is the best TBC rogue when you haven't seen mine? Yeah, well, I can. In Dota 2 you just need to play like 10 characters against every character in the game and learn every item in the game. It is kind of straightforward, you're not dependent on your mates in this matter, and easy to achievable for everyone. Just need some time and then you can completely enjoy and feel that you understand what the players do on the screen. But with WoW arenas it's not straightforward, dependent on mates, and behind knowing the abilities you should understand lots more. Yeah man, I don't know, maybe that's the case. I really don't know. I thought you rely a lot on your teammates. Isn't that why everyone constantly rages, because they whine about being matched with shitty teammates and they can't win because they have shitty teammates? Isn't that like a huge issue in the Dota community? My teammate sucks, dude. My team sucks. I can't win, my team sucks. with what would you prefer to play with as a partner for Season 2 on your rogue? Same as Season 1, Rest the Druid or Disc Priest? Was asking more of the same strategies working. Feel like Dwarf needs less help from Rogue because Chastise? Maybe, yeah. Well, isn't that pretty straightforward? You know, it's pretty clear what alliance ratios provide and what horde ratios provide, and you just kind of connect the dots. Should be pretty easy. I would say not too much changes, and it's not like the warrior has to be peeled way less because of Chastise. Chastise allows you to stall the game more efficiently, or you know, just better, I guess, overall, because you can kite more, but it doesn't really help you. It doesn't really help the priest survive alone too much. Desperate Prayer obviously can help the priest survive a bit longer, maybe more than a bit longer actually sometimes, as opposed to Horde Priest. Stoneform is the same kinda. It reduces warrior's damage by a bit, and Horde ratios, obviously Devouring Plague is the one that matters. You can do a bit more damage as priest. It's pretty straightforward, man. WLD looks like a fun comp. Yeah, it is a fun comp. This is what's currently playing. How can you say Mir's best rogue when you haven't seen me? Oh yeah. I am Spartacus. Thanks first for all the info. Sees WLD game better with later seasons? I think it does, but not. It doesn't get too much better as far as I know. Because right now they're kind of a glass cannon. They do a lot of damage and the insane pressure is insane. But they're also easier to kill. Both Warrior and Warlock and Druid, they're all squishier than in later seasons, so they'll do less damage but also take less damage, so they do get slightly better, I think, but not too much better, probably. I don't know though, I haven't played WOD myself. I mean, I've played it a few times, but it's not like I played it in Season 1 and Season 4 and 3 and could compare. Would you rather have PI or PS IRL? Dude. The fuck? I think I would rather have Psychic Scream so I could like shush the pests. IRL, or even in Twitch chat. Yeah, shoo the pests. Like you asking this kind of questions in Twitch chat. I could just insta-fear you and go on. was thinking PI so I could clean my entire house in about 20 minutes. Yeah. So they will do less damage for a longer time, so overall they will do more damage. 5 head. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. When do you think season 1 will end? I do not know. And as we've covered already, I'm dead inside, so I don't even think. Bro, Ooze needs PS to clean the pot for real. I did clean the pot already. I just did the dishes a few days ago. But man, I must tell you, they're already fucking piling up. They're piling up again, dude. What an unfair life we were born into. You have to just constantly do shit. Like you can't just, you know, just be without having to do shit. Constantly. I always have to do shit. You know, when you're done doing one kind of shit, you have to do some other kind of shit, another. It's just never ending. You can just do nothing, just sit in the chair and do nothing. You can do it for a while. And it's, yeah, I agree, it's good to do every now and then. But you can't, that can't be your life. Eventually you're gonna have to get up and do shit. Potentially even do more shit because you missed on doing shit while sitting and not doing anything, so now you have to do more shit to, you know. To maintain and keep going. You have to keep going. Why do you have to keep going, dude? Why do we have to keep going? Like, where the fuck are we going? Why can't we just not go anywhere and not have to keep going? Anyway, back to the PI or PSIRL questions. Арена Шмот подешевеет только во втором сезоне. Не знаю, вообще писали, что в первом сезоне вроде. Типа до конца первого сезона писали. You can always go steal another dude's car and give him some cheap vodka. Haha. Oh well, I guess you can't really do it. You can't do it. It might happen sometimes, especially when you're a stupid kid, but it's not something you can really do. I mean, you can do it. You're gonna have to face the consequences that are probably not gonna be pleasant. Belt of the Long Road in Phase 2 versus NG Belt. Which would you use mainly as RP, RMP? I definitely wouldn't use Belt of the Long Road. That's just not a good item, I think. I think boots are better. Like, let's look at the Belt of the Long Road. Yeah, it's shit. I don't like it. I do not like it. I would use this maybe instead. This is better, I think. Or this. This is also better, I think, than long belt of the long road. It's actually very similar. You get more stamina and more intellect, I guess, but other stats are very similar. But I would still choose this. And as for NG belt, I'm not sure. Playing RP and RMP, yeah, I'd probably go with NG belt still. Especially for playing RP. Can you show me your trash buff macro, please? I don't have a trash buff macro. I mean, I'm using my trash buffs separately on their own binds. That should be the reason why there are no viewers for WoW tournaments. Unlike to Dota 2 LoL games, WoW not popular, not true, not balanced, poor gameplay, not true. So what is it? Both are true. WoW is not popular, true. WoW is not balanced, poor gameplay. Well, poor gameplay maybe isn't necessarily true, but poorly balanced, yeah, it is poorly balanced. Because the Blizzard don't give a fuck about arena, man. That's the issue. Hey, someday. You can neck it. I don't know if you want to stop going. You mean neck it? You mean, what do you mean by neck it? You mean like kill yourself? No, I'm just asking. I don't know what it means. Like I'm not the native English speaker. Because I don't know what you mean. Yes. Don't say that, but that's what you're saying. That's interesting. Well, what if I don't want to kill myself? What if I want to live, but maybe sometimes I don't want to do shit? Like I'm saying, why can't you just... Why do you have to keep going? And why does not keep going? It means you have to necessarily like die. Why can't you just be forever without having to do shit? All organisms are evolutionary, wired to be occupied with their survival and multiplication. You are on a... this word is impossible to pronounce. Intrinsically bound to survive and breed. Well, I know that, but I'm just saying why. Why is that the case? Ask God, bro. Okay, next time I see him, I'll ask. What do you mean keep going? Do you mean like you don't want to work harder or progress, or do you mean you feel a need for change? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not even... I don't even mean this. I don't mean to rationalize, and I don't have like a legit question or something. Legit issue. I'm just fucking around, never mind. But by keep going, I mean you can't just not do shit. Like eventually you're gonna have to eat, you have to maintain your, you know, your life, you have to do stuff. You know, you have to constantly eat and do something. That's basically what I meant. But as I said, I'm just fucking around. 10 million players with month subscription. How is it not popular? I guess it is pretty popular, but I don't think it's even 10 million subscribers. It's way less now, probably. And also 10 million players is not a lot for a game. Like, let's see, Dota 2 player count. What? This can't be true. It says that in the last 30 days there were just approximately 420,000 people playing on average. But I feel like that's way more people than we have playing WoW. Like simultaneously, way more. Even though it's the number is very low actually. Yeah, that's what I meant. Привет, посоветуй, пожалуйста, что делать с развитием персонажа в PvP только что апнувшему 70 левел. Не знаю, чё. Одевать персонаж. Походить в некоторые нормы, может подфармить репу, походить в некоторые героики, из которых у тебя падают какие-то хорошие шмотки, например, для разбойника вот эти штаны какие-нибудь можешь попробовать выбить, или вот этот даггер, или еще что-нибудь такое. Какие-нибудь хорошие, может быть, синие шмотки. Потом фармить БГ, нафармить какой-то офсет. Начать арену играть сразу же. Чтобы получать арена поинты сразу и покупать арена гир. At some point in the future, we can hopefully upload our consciousness to some digital form and live forever. Well, living forever is not exactly what I was talking about. Because living forever in the way that we currently live would mean having to do shit forever. You know? I came into immortality talks? Nah. I'm just talking shit. I guess I wasn't necessarily talking about immortality, just because it said like, why can't you just be forever? Just be without having to do shit doesn't mean like the key is not like forever, but just being without the need to constantly do shit to survive or to go on living, you know. Pogden, a friend of mine, is sure that you are a TBC dev and the true designer of Nagrand Arena. No. I am not. Dude, like, living forever is like, who even cares about living forever? Like, what good is that? If your life is suffering, then why would you want to suffer forever? Like, what good would it do to you to live forever if you don't like your life, or you're not content with it, or you know, you're suffering or whatever? It would only make it worse. Is this your alt? Is Becky coming along nicely, man? Yeah. It has actually pretty good gear. I just need to get Garonas and Season 1 offhand, and then I'm pretty much best in slot. Like full best in slot. Well, I guess Season 1 weapon as well, but I'm probably not gonna buy it. I'll just keep Spide Blade and stack arena points so that they get converted into honor next season. But if you live forever, you gain more and more knowledge and don't have to suffer forever. Also, what's suffering to you? Having to work some job? Nah, dude, it's like... It's not what I mean. I just mean to like bitch and make funny statements, kinda, instead of actually having a mature discussion about these things, you know? I'm just fucking around. I've been watching you since early 2015. Is there any private server era that you especially look back on with fondness? Next Gen, Deathside, Warmain, Endless, etc. I don't think about that too much. Like, I don't feel nostalgic about those, you know, those days that passed. They passed, and you know, it's whatever. I guess, if anything, it would have to be like the early days of me playing this game, when I was like so excited about it. I was so thrilled. I remember playing Arena, I loved it so much. And be so excited and entertained and would be so into it. And my, like, you know, I would care so much more about it. Like, I remember sometimes when I would play like against certain good players, or, you know, just in general have like some good games, like my heart would be pounding and I'd be like, it felt like I was just full of adrenaline. Like, I don't know. Those days, I guess. And that was like arena tournament days, I guess. Are you nice with it, like Mir on Rogue or what? Let's see a skirmish real quick. Nah, let's not see a skirmish, man. You can maybe watch me play some other time, but I don't want to do a skirmish. I'm okay on Rogue. I'm not so good, not nearly as good as Mir, I guess. Well, I don't know, maybe not necessarily not nearly as good, but he's much better than I am on Rogue for sure. But I guess, you know, I'm alright. I would probably even go as far as to say I'm one of the better rogues when it comes to playing like twos with healers or something. My problem is I don't have a proper teammate. Do rogues do too much damage compared to garbage endless server? I wouldn't call endless server garbage, especially compared to this piece of shit. And no, I don't think they do too much damage. I think they do about the same amount of damage as they did on endless. Is the Uzpanzer coming back in TBC Classic? I doubt it. It's too much work, man. I already have 3 characters. And that feels like a lot. I guess on Shaman I wouldn't have to PvE at all. Just get PvP gear. Maybe it would be good enough, but I don't know. Well, presumably if we have the technology to enable immortality, wood could also provide happiness. If only just by flooding our digital brains with the equivalent of serotonin forever. Sounds dystopian, but would be bliss. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know about all that. By the way, interested in trying out any other MMORPG? Lost Ark, New World, Ashes of Creation, etc. I didn't learn much about those games. I think there's some MMORPG that Riot Games is currently developing, working on. I think I'll play that one maybe. New World, I think, is the one where with like that looks like a fucking 3D shooter or something, where you have a fucking crosshair. We talked about it once on stream, and I basically said that I don't want to play any game with crosshair. Crosshairs are stupid. I hate them. FPS MMORPG, dude, that sounds like the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard. No, I don't want to play that game. Also, the game, I watched a few streams very briefly for like a few minutes, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't like what I saw. Well, now you're at the top, harder to enjoy / care that much when you've played that many games. Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know, I guess. I don't see myself necessarily like as in I'm on the top and I'm always on the top or whatever. Like I don't know how to say. I hate that people account share blatantly and get boosted while not even playing on their own. Hope this stops with Blizzard. I don't know, I don't give a shit about that at all. You think Mir or Avizura better in TBC at the moment? I think Mir is currently the best rogue in TBC. Probably by far too. Avizura is like second best probably at this point. I don't know. The thing is I haven't played a lot against Avizura. Or with him. I haven't played with him at all on Rogue. I think we'll play at some point. But not yet. We haven't. And I think right now Mir is by far the best Rogue. Like overall. What do you like? How do you define the best Rogue? I think Mir knows like so much about Rogue and TBC. Very like highest rating doesn't mean shit. That actually looking at the rating alone would be a really bad way of determining who's a better player. Rating doesn't mean shit. I respect those who are better at the game than I for the work they put in. I don't consider myself bad but I really think being overly toxic about being good is weird. You don't seem like you are. Yeah, you know, I also don't like when people are like full of themselves and they consider themselves the best and stuff like that. It's, you know, I'm also not a big fan of that. Because it's very rarely true also. A lot of people consider themselves the best, but they're actually so bad at the game that it's insane. Like, but there are some people that are really good at the game that also consider themselves the best, and they are the best. Oh well, at least amongst the very best. But I still, like, on a personal level, I still much prefer the attitude of like not caring too much about that and just doing your thing, being humble, I guess. Not even being humble, but I don't know. Not claiming, I guess, to be the best. I feel like that's so rarely justified. Is Amber spec viable at all? I'm nearly dinged 70. If you mean just regular Hemo robe with like a slow weapon in the main hand and not a dagger, that kind of Amber spec where you just get 3 points in here in improved ambush and like 3 points in here for more damage from ambush, and you play something like Rogue Mage into certain comps, you could spec that. If you know you're going to be facing the same comp where that spec is good, then yeah, it's more than viable, but otherwise I don't think so. Not gonna lie, I'm hyped to see TBC players in action in Warcraft. I think most of them, or most of us, are gonna suck. Most of us are not gonna be good in Wrath. Nah, I mean, I think overall Vile Poisons is better. And you can't really sacrifice other talents for improved ambush. You could maybe sack this, but this one is also really good. I think overall this spec is better, but if you want you could play with ambush, I guess. I'm pumped for Warlock. I played a good deal of Warlock over the last 10 years. I think there's a lot of people that have. But as for TBC players, I don't think we're gonna be particularly good in Wrath. There's gonna be a few who played Wrath back on private servers and stuff. I'm actually quite hyped for Wrath, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm more excited about Wrath than TBC for sure. Hopefully I'll find some good teammates in Wrath. Because playing on private servers, that was my main issue. It's not having the right teammates. After seeing the shit show they did with TBC, I'm not that hyped for it. Yeah, I mean, the game's gonna suck, you know it. But it's still gonna be better than TBC, I think. Arena boost is done? No. The priest had to go, so we stopped at 1750. Mir solid Warlock Rogue 2 played versus him and Warmane. Yeah, he's good in Wrath. I would be, you know, more than happy to continue playing with Mir in Wrath. I don't know if he's gonna want to do it, because I think he might be better in Wrath than I am. Even though, you know, I'm not terrible in Wrath, not at all actually. But I definitely lack experience. And I haven't played a lot with like... I haven't had really good teammates in Wrath. Whenever I played, I was mostly playing with friends. And like some LFG dudes that were like 2.4, 2.5 level, and then that was not fun at all. Are you gonna go RP with Mir today? No. Mir is out until Sunday. He won't be playing until Sunday. He went on a fishing trip. I hope Marm comes back for World. That man is a fucking god. I think he will come back for World, yeah. He wanted to play TBC as far as I know, and he did play it for a while. But apparently didn't like the game or something. And I heard that now he's actually playing Wrath private servers. Prepping for Wrath Classic is what I've been told. Yeah, and if that's the case, that's pretty exciting. Opinion on how much 420 cultures there in private servers? I don't know, dude. Not too much. Thoughts on Hunter Druid at the moment? Don't have much to say. I haven't played the comp myself. I think it's pretty good, I think. But I don't know. Ultimately, maybe it's not that good. It should get stronger no matter what in like season 2, season 3 especially. What do you think of MLP? Is it good season 1? It's okay. It's pretty good, but it's not like S tier. It's probably A tier maybe. Maybe even between A and B. Again, I haven't played the comp myself, so I mean I played it like once. It's hard for me to say. Did Mir have the highest mage rogue team in Wrath at some point with Danska? Yeah, he did. I mean, obviously there's always something you can do, but I don't blame anyone for just waiting to prep for World. Yeah, sure. Do I know Acrius? Well, I don't know him, but I heard of him. I don't know, dude. Apparently, there's still nothing to play for me. Time to reroll an A? Nah, I think it's more like time to take a break for me. Actually, I have some shit to do IRL today. I gotta do it before it's too late. So it's probably a good time for me to take a break. I think I'll stream more, you know, continuing this boost. Hopefully we're gonna be able to push 2k tonight, because if we don't, that's gonna feel to me like such a waste of time doing this boost. Although I guess I streamed it and maybe some people could learn a few things, so maybe that makes it a little better. among Gehennas. What time is it now there? It's only 5 PM. 5:20. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a break, guys. Might play later. Might play and stream later. Until then, peace out.